Hello again, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 5. I'm your host, MeleeWizard, and for this part I have switched random number generators yet again, and this time we will be using the Tetrahedron of Doom. Of course, it's the doom of the Robot Masters, not us, naturally. So, next up we will be facing off against Stone Man. So we're off to the rock quarry to face off to... no, I'm not making that joke, I'm sorry. And this your Mii tools that split up into 3 parts, which is always fun. But I forgot to demonstrate the attacks last time, so with the charge kick... come on. Is an attack that only works when you slide. And then we have the Star Crash, which is a barrier a la the Leaf Shield. But you can also fire it. I'm sure the memory serves, you can do that with the Leaf Shield as well. And then we have the Super Arrow, which... hold on, I'll show that off later. Stupid bats. There. I feel better now. And the beat letter in this level is probably one of the hardest ones to find, unless you already have advanced knowledge of where it is. See, it's down this way. And... well, gee! Sorry. Nah. And this is actually a good spot to show off the Super Arrow. Yep, and you can basically ride it long distances, but as you can see, it also drains the weapon's power really fast. So, frankly, I don't really ever use it. Of course, that's me, and my preferences are different from yours, I'm sure. And holy cow, there's so many dang bats in here. And more rock throwers. Great. Don't come near me. Dang it. There. This should not be that hard, and oh boy. Oh, I hate those guys. Dang it. I thought I could avoid that. And more bats, more rats. Lovely. There we go. And here we have another handy little secret passage. And there we have the Mega Tank, which not only refills your life, but it also refills all of your weapons. Very handy thing to have when you're near the end game. Yep, and more flying enemies, and more of you. I had it with you back in Gyro Man stage. Why couldn't you just stay destroyed? There we go. Our flying enemies and those shield shooters, they make a pretty nasty combination. That's probably why they designed it this way. There's a 1-up that we're not going to get, because I really don't need them at this point. And there was another one just then. And there's another energy tank. Ah, dang it. You know what? I don't really need that. It's not worth the trouble. And what have you have for me? And that's the third straight time he's given me a 1-up. Whoa, hold on. There's a secret passage there. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. And more meat tools. Come on. Alright, now to face off against Stone Man. This is a boss that you really don't want to get too far away from either, because if he gets too far away, he does that that stone shot, or whatever the heck we want to call it. And yeah, he'll basically jump the length of the room to get to you. Meanwhile, if you stay close, he'll just jump around ad nauseum. Frankly, it's not that hard as long as you can avoid them, especially on those tall jumps. You know, that kind of style looks somewhat similar to Hard Man from Mega Man 3, except that when he lands, it doesn't cause an earthquake that freezes you in place. So, I don't mind that really. The Power Stone. That weapon is effective against Charge Man. And let's see who we'll be facing off against next. Ah, yes. Wave Man. This stage has some unique elements, though at this point I think they all have so far. And this level starts off giving a lot of people a whole lot of grief, because for one, the ball and chain there has the range is a lot bigger than it first appears, and that combined with the water jets there make them really hard to avoid. And also pays to pay attention to those cracks, because if you don't, then those water jets will hurt you too. And then we have these spinning spike ball things, which can be hard to avoid in the small confines like these here. And voila! And we got more spike ceilings, and we have these bubble generators. Yeah, and the small ones will only last a short time, but the big ones you can just stay on them forever until you hit a spike ceiling, like the ones that are right above our heads. Don't believe me? Well, there you go. And you have to be careful not to jump too high there. And this part is really, really unique. We get to ride on a jet ski. The only real bad part is that you're stuck facing one direction, and you can't use any of your special weapons while riding this thing. And these are enemies that you'll never see anywhere else either. Ah, damn you! And we have ourselves a mini boss. This giant robotic squid. Yeah, when he's close, it can be really hard to time your jumps right, because if you jump too soon, he'll fire the shot upward at you and hit you anyway. And... And those dolphins, their timing kind of shifts as you progress here, which can make them hard to avoid too. Ah! And we're coming up towards the beat letter. Ah! Why am I trying to hit those things? With the shots, not... whatever. And you see here my health is kind of low, but we have this pellet shooter that, as long as we don't fire them too quickly, it's a good way to recharge everything. We often see those in very strategically placed locations. Makes me wonder if what Dr. Wily was thinking in putting these things in here, or just designing them in the first place. I want full health, whatever. Yep, and this is another boss that you do not want to get too far away from, because you see he fires that harpoon, and if you're too far away, when he jumps, he'll basically land right where the harpoon would be, and it can be really hard to avoid both of them. And of course, when he makes that water jet, you have probably best to time your jumps so that you're better able to avoid those things. And there you go. Victory is ours once again. We get another weapon, and off we go. And Mega Man's spinning around some more, turns a very nice different shade of blue, and we get the Water Wave, a weapon that is used against Starman. And join me next time when I take out the last two, Gravity Man and Crystal Man. Until then, have a nice day.